everybody else saying that there's no recording. So and yesterday too, I almost got scared as well because I thought I recorded the entire session. And when it was done recording, I thought it was done at 15 minutes long instead of doing the 6 hours time limit. So I thought I lost all the video, but then it do itself again on the OneDrive. So luckily we have the video yesterday. So I don't have to be worried about that. So I'm just double checking everything else with the recordings if theirs is working all right. Okay, so from yesterday on our PowerPoint right here, we discussed about like I said, from the top one, we would discuss about what type of 3D printers that we use, what type of 3D printers materials that's being used as itself to be used for as a prototyping, hobbies, and for product development. I discussed about what type of, I use the 3D printers for individual customers, just in case if they want to print any items that was broken, any reuse, or any updated new materials that can be used. Now, how we can actually apply these with individual people for if they want to get trained on with the printers, and that they be trained for how to use the materials properly, and that how they actually use this for educational purpose or as a teaching hands-on lectures. So, but now today we're going to discuss about the additional resources that is being discussed about recycling and going green and hydroponics. So right now we're going to discuss about that one, how these ones relate toward a council company for our networks here and there. So the discussion is about these two areas about what we have to define. What is the recycling, which is our first one. And then the second one is what my company can do for the recycling service, what we do that we can actually try that out both. So let's go begin. So defining recycling. So recycling, about the definition, is about the process of converting waste materials into new materials. So from the materials that's being thrown away, it can be anything else. Either it's going to be broken, if it's going to be unused, if it was outdated, or that's no longer in use, or that is being torn apart, or if there's any other items that's inside of it that can be recycled again. And if the material is can be recycled, it can be used for a second chance to either make it into as a new usable resource and make it into a better material source as well. So that's one thing, it's defined as recycled materials. So that's what it is. But again, you notice that on the recycling and the definition, it doesn't say about trash. So that's what the difference right now. So the next one we're going to discuss is that other definition is trash. So trash is like unwanted or unusable materials. It can be discarded from the secondary use. It is useless, defective, and no use at all. So trash is a little more different on how it's being differentiated from the recycling and trash, and that the trash is a little more broadened here and there. That most of the times people will actually just think that this is just trash. Like for example, plastics. Store-bought plastics that you can just discard it and it can be thrown away, even though it has no damage onto it. There's no porosity inside of it. Like for example, the grocery plastic bag that they are discarded improperly into the all right, then it's 11:02. We're on. Okay, so hopefully you see the one on the tables on your video screen. So hopefully you do see those ones. Let me know if you can see them. To have the presentation about the recycling.
I like it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, some of these stuff I didn't even know. That's why I'm asking.
The food is not recyclable, so it's disposable.
Oh, yeah.
They're looking at the camera on here, so. Okay, let's begin. Being located at Home Depot, AC's hardware store, and the Tractor Supplies that's being sold right now. Okay, so we don't have a slide for these ones right now for the hydroponics. So for example, I went to this hydroponics for 2 weeks at the Arizona State University, and that I went over there for the session, just for 2 weeks right now for a lettuce competition or for a lettuce hydroponic sessions. And what they do over there is basically about how you resolve the items from there and how to actually maintain or make some lettuce materials and how to actually maintain some of that areas. Sit down here. But when I'll be showing another one example. There's a little fly flying around, but there's a reason why. So but yeah, for the lettuce area, for the lettuce hydroponics, it was just a straightforward how you actually maintain the materials, how to use the certain materials for containment, how to use certain